Hi, LaRita. My name is Amber. I was reading your discussion post for our discussion board number 4 about evaluations within supervision, and I wanted to take a moment to respond. One of the things that you mentioned that I thought was really good was highlighting the supervisee's strengths first after you review the video with them, and then provide feedback on what needs to be improved, while also giving concrete suggestions. And you said that you have found that this helps to develop a stronger supervisory relationship. Several things there. First, you start with the strengths. I once heard a pastor say that he calls, like, when you give corrective criticisms, like putting it within a hero sandwich, like encouragement, correction, encouragement. And so you would hope that we would get to a point in our profession that we can receive challenge and criticism without automatically being triggered. But the truth is, we're human, right? And so I love that your approach is starting with like encouragement and telling them these are the strengths that I see, while also giving feedback, but not just giving feedback, but also giving solutions to what you see. I think that just helps so much in being the recipient of the challenge or the correction, whatever it may be. Because it makes it feel less intimidating, but more of, hey, I really want to help. And I mean, obviously that should be established in the relationship already, being that the dynamic is supervision. But I love that you stated that you have found that this has really been a great asset to helping building a stronger supervisory relationship. When you got down to the second half of your post, you were talking about handling conflict, and that you really feel like that's a strong strength of yours. That you know that you're able to provide opportunity to learn how to manage situation with clients in an appropriate manner. But you said, lastly, I am aware that I need to continue to work on my patience. And so I love that you were just able to bring some self-awareness even to the conversation of, hey, I deal really well with conflict, but I need to work on patience. I have found myself as well being someone who's not totally afraid of conflict. I'm not afraid of conflict. I actually am probably a little bit too headstrong and let's deal with this, that I have learned as a leader. I'm a pastoral counselor, so as I'm pastoring people, because people tend to view me as a pastor first before they view me as a counselor. And so I am like, specifically when it comes to truth, I'm like, let's go after it. I've learned that in my personality and even in my approach, I can be super intimidating. But I don't, that the person will immediately shut down rather than being able to stay present in the conversation. And so for myself, I don't think it stems from a lack of impatience, but it really stems from this desire to know what are you really trying to say, or what do you mean? Because I really want to understand you, but being more invitational in my approach would be the word. So anywho, I loved reading your post. I felt like you gave me some really great things to think about, even with starting out with the supervisee strengths and watching the video with them, because I think there's a level of that just watching it alone, but watching it knowing that I'm about to be evaluated gives a more creates more of a atmosphere of, hey, we're stepping into this for evaluation. So there's an anticipation already of, hey, they might point out some things I did wrong, and that's okay. So anywho, all right, thank you so much.